Good evening and thank you for joining us. Carly, a bit of a contrast to our local team, but the Pontiac's doing pretty well this year.
Yes, they're doing very well. It's an impressive start, and goal scoring really does not seem to be a problem for the team. We get some highlights from Clint Brown. It's exciting.
We look forward to that. Gerard, looks like for the most part summer's kind of back.
We would wish, honestly. We've had a pretty good day, actually, so let's enjoy it as we know what's coming, all right? Got to 16 eventually, just at about 4 o'clock, sort of just eased its way there. We've had some wind gusts that have stayed with us for the better part of the day. Right now, it's up at the highest that it's been out at west-northwest, sometimes out of the northwest at about 28. The humidity is down from 41 down to 36% right about now, but we've had some cloud cover, and we've also had the gentlest of sprinkling of showers. That was in the wee hours this morning too. 16 and 16 is what you're looking at. For Cold Lake, they got to 17, but it's eased off a degree again. Battleford's enjoying some of the sunshine in this hour, but for the better part of the day, overcast for that 15 that you're seeing. As well, for ourselves in the Cold Lake area, we are running a risk of frost. We'll talk about that in our second segment.
Battleford's RCMP are asking for help in locating a missing person. Ronald William Piquacque is 45 years old and was last seen on Saturday, June 25th, while leaving his home on the Red Pheasant First Nation. He said that he was planning on hitchhiking to North Battleford along Highway 4. Friends and family have not heard from him since. If you have any information about Piquacque or the circumstances involved in his disappearance, please contact the RCMP or Saskatchewan Crime Stoppers. Police in Cold Lake are looking for information from the public after a theft and arson to a boat. RCMP say last week they received a report of a stolen boat from a rural residence. A short while after the call, the boat was found on fire on the side of Highway 28 on Range Road 424. The 2009 Ranger was extensively damaged. Anyone with information is asked to call the Cold Lake Detachment or Crime Stoppers. The Servus Sports Centre is celebrating 5 years in Lloydminster. To mark the occasion, Servus Credit Union is holding a sports day at the complex. The free day-long event features a game room, a balloon artist, a skateboarding demo, and a chance to meet and play hockey with the Lloydminster Bobcats.
Just to show the importance of this building and how fortunate we are to have this facility like this here in Lloydminster. We're just so lucky.
The gym facilities are also free for the day, along with yoga and spin classes.
For everyone to have fun. There's something for everybody, and we figure this way everyone in the community can come out and find something that they enjoy and just have a blast and enjoy the facility.
Organizers are expecting well over 1,000 people to attend. Well, it took a couple of years, but the Terry Fox Run has returned to the border city. Jack Haskins tells us how a committed group of organizers teamed up to bring the event back to life.
People gathered at Bud Miller Park on Sunday to take part in some of the festivities that the Terry Fox Run had to offer.
There's a 10-kilometer run going outside Bud Miller. The 5 and the 1 and the other is held inside. There's barbecue, a raffle, silent auction, lots of volunteers, and it's a day to just come out and have some fun.
A wide range of people showed up to honor the memory of Canadian hero Terry Fox.
I grew up running the Terry Fox Run, and it's a great event and it supports a great cause.
Well, I've been doing this run for 25 or more years, I suppose. For some of us, though, it's a walk as opposed to a run.
After a 2-year hiatus, people are hopeful that the Terry Fox Run is here to stay.
It is a good tradition. I think, not only in raising money for an important cause, but also to honor a true Canadian hero in Terry Fox. I think we all need people to look up to, and Terry, I think, provides a very good role model.
Organizers are already putting plans into motion for next year's Terry Fox Run. Jack Haskins, Newcap News.
The organizers wish to especially thank the Lloydminster Triathlon Club, whose members were responsible for almost 75% of the pledges. This year's event raised a total of $6,000. The mayor's prayer breakfast may be over, but the words of this year's speaker will stay with many for some time. World-renowned former FBI agent Clint Van Zandt spoke about his exciting career and shared some insights with the audience Saturday morning. Kathy Lee has the story.
He has worked with both U.S. and international counterterrorism teams, and he has been the primary hostage negotiator.
Clint Van Zandt has lived a life many would say only happens in the movies.
I worked in the so-called Silence of the Lambs unit, doing profiles of serial offenders, be they arsonists, rapists, serial killers.
From FBI agent to hostage negotiator to a psychological profiler, He's been put before countless crisis situations.
Much of my career, things that I said, things that I did, whether somebody lived or died, depended on that. There's an exciting element about that, but there's a tremendous responsibility that you have to take on.
Van Zandt has traveled the world lecturing and working. Some of his most interesting experiences unimaginable.
I'd be down on a log canoe on the Amazon River trying to find a kidnapped American who was held hostage deep in a jungle, realizing if that log canoe flipped over and whatever was in that water ate me, there would be no idea whatever happened to me.
Speaking at a mayor's prayer breakfast this morning, a Christian believer, Van Zandt says faith has played a prominent role in his work.
I was able to balance a faith and a job together to have the successes and a few failures that I had too.
Summing it up, Van Zandt's message to the audience surrounds the tenacity of the human spirit.
If you have a dream, if you have a goal, you don't give up. You do what Churchill said, never, 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 never give up. And I think if you do that, if we all do that, whatever your goal is, you have a chance of reaching it. Thank you.
And for those who've missed him, Van Zandt's life can be recalled in his recent book. Kathy Lee, New Cap News.
As the old saying goes, there's no substitute for talent. But after the break, we'll see how one professional acting coach helped the careers of some big stars and was in the border city looking for the next one.